Good evening, I'm John Dickerson.
I'm Maurice Dubois.
President Carter created the Education Department in 1979, keeping a campaign promise.
Now, nearly half a century later, President Trump is taking it apart. He, too, keeping a campaign promise.
When Mr. Trump was sworn in to his second term, there were just over 4,000 employees in the DOE. Now, there are half that number.
Nearly 600 accepted buyouts. The rest were laid off.
The Associated Press reports nearly half the department's civil rights branch is gone. It handles such cases as sexual violence complaints in schools and parents trying to get services for students with disabilities.
Nancy Cordes tells us the DOE's principal function is funneling education aid money to states and local school districts. So, Nancy, what is the impact of all these cuts?
Well, Maurice, the immediate impact is that there are going to be far fewer people to allocate these funds that go to nearly every public school in America. Now, will that cause delays? Nobody seems to know, and agency leaders haven't shared their game plan.
How does it typically feel inside of a greenhouse?
Hope Katz Zogby is a seventh grader in Baltimore. She has Down syndrome, but the speech therapy and occupational therapy she receives on site enable her to attend her local charter school.
She does a reading pullout every day. She gets extra help in math.
Hope's mom, Liz Zogby, says the extra support is only possible thanks to a $15 billion program at the Department of Education. It helps states cover the cost of educating students with disabilities.
She's benefited from being in an inclusive classroom, and I think her classmates and her teachers have benefited from her being there as well.
You're saying she's going to need to operate in the wider world at some point.
Absolutely.
And so this is giving her some of the
tools.
She's worried about what will happen now that staffing at the agency has been nearly slashed in half.
We want education to be moved back where the states run education.
The states already do run education, according to former Secretary of Education Margaret Spellings, who was appointed by George W. Bush.
You know, the Department of Education essentially is a channel that funds states and school districts to do this work on behalf of students.
What kinds of educational standards does the Department of Education set for local schools?
None. There are express prohibitions for curriculum mandates coming from the Federal Department of Education, period.
President Trump's Education Secretary, Linda McMahon, says the cuts reflect a commitment to efficiency and accountability. The goal, she says, is to get rid of the department altogether.
I think parents all over the country are terrified by that prospect. It takes a lot and some extra to do right by a disabled kid, and it's exhausting for our families to imagine that our government will pull the rug out from underneath the supports and services that our kids need to be successful in their schools.
Nancy, one big thing the Department of Education handles is student loans. What happens to that now?
Well, they insist that the funding is going to continue uninterrupted. They haven't said how exactly that is going to happen. Keep in mind that the agency actually oversees about $1.5 trillion worth of student loans and FAFSA and Pell Grants and all the rest. And the big concern is that it's going to be a lot more difficult for people to get answers when they have problems with those loans. Another big thing, John, that the agency does is to fund research so that states can make better decisions about how they use the money that they are given. But a lot of that research was already cut a few weeks ago.
So, Nancy, if the department were downsized even more or even eliminated, what would happen to all these programs?
Well, agency officials say they would simply migrate to other departments like the Treasury Department or Health and Human Services. And that, Maurice, has led a lot of educators to ask, well, then what exactly are the savings here? Where's the efficiency if you're simply picking up programs from one department and moving them somewhere else? Why not have all of the programs having to do with education in one place, run by people with expertise in education, rather than spreading them throughout the federal government?